You know the fucking vibes, Litty Willie, and I got my brother,
Yo.
Smiles. We've been a long time. Hold on. I got like a whole motherfucking entry for you. Hold on. So I said, today we got the most coolest, well known, like this motherfucker is the most calmest person from Dade County. He walks into rooms and people just gravitate towards. Like we could be in a room with Ross, we could be, and like everybody just come and gravitate towards Smile. They know him from everywhere, but at the same time they don't know him from nowhere. No negativity. There's no drama ever connected to Smiles. The hate just suddenly disappears when Smile steps in the room. I want to call him never Mr. Two Hollywood, Smiles official.
My brother.
Nah, cause like I said, bro, I've been in places high and low when it comes to celebrities, and I've seen like no matter where I'm at, when you walk in the building, everybody just comes up to you and like they fuck with you genuinely. You know,
Yeah.
it's something money can't buy when somebody fucks with you genuinely. You feel me?
Nah, I guess that's just years of work, bro. So I fuck with everybody genuinely, and I would say like, like I've been on both ends of the stick. Like I've fucked with real ass artists like Billy Blue, for example, and then I fucked with like Hollywood ass niggas that you used to look up to, and then you're like, damn, this nigga's fake. But like I ain't gonna say no name.
No, that's cool. It's cool. It's just inspiring to see like because you're from the South just like me. You're from Cutler Bay as they call it now. Cutler Ridge.
I was telling them young boys, they was rapping the other day. They was like the Bay. Everybody rap about the Bay. I said, nigga, that's the Ridge.
It's the Ridge. Yeah. That's why I seen that. I was like, I better not. I don't want to disrespect and call it the Bay in front of him, but I want to make sure.
I mean, it's the same, but that's like Miami Gardens, Carol City. We got to get used to it. They changed it, but I'ma always call it the Ridge. We Ridge rats for life.
Well, she's from Alapata, so we be driving through Color Ridge, and then she's like, "That says Color Bay." I'm like, "No, you don't understand. Like, there's the Ridge, and then there's Color Bay." And I said, "I think they was just trying to gentrify this shit, so they try to spice it up a little bit." They try to make it sound better,
bro. It's the same hood.
It's Color Ridge, bro. At the end of the day, 3 years, bro. We did our last interview. Lots have happened for you in 3 years. In the back, and so from today, 3 years past, what could you say has been like the biggest moment for you?
Biggest moment?
Yeah.
I want to say Space Jenkins show down here in Miami.
Okay.
The Never Give Up tour he was doing. So I went on tour with them everywhere, all around the road. But like I would say why that one was the biggest for me is that was the first time my parents got to see me perform because we were at James L. Knight Center.
Yeah.
So that was lit for me to have my parents actually in a location they could go to because like I can't take them to a strip club in Miami. I can't take them like to certain venues. So that was like the first time they got to see me like perform in an arena setting because they've gone to like the Park to Super Cindy.
Right.
Day or something like that, like at a public park or something like that. But like to really like in my element and like the actual like way we really do things, like
theatrical.
They got to see the backstage and they got to see the life, and I could tell my mom was proud. It took a long time to get my parents on board. You know what I'm saying? Especially you have Caribbean parents.
I was just going to say that. So, all right, and I'm going to add to that. You are Haitian and Jamaican?
Yeah.
So that is like a double trying to find...
It's a strict home.
Like, because they want you to be doctor, lawyer,
Yo, the
teacher.
crazy thing is they were so strict, and now I got kids, and they do anything, and I'm like jealous of my kids, bro, because I'm like, yo, ain't no way these kids is jumping on the couch in front of you, and y'all just letting it. Oh no, they're just babies. I'm like, we were just babies. Like, you ain't showing love like that.
I sent a meme to my mom where it said, the lady said, "Don't hit your kids, it's gonna cause problems." And then there's a video of a lady beating the shit out of a bull, and she said, "My mom when I was a kid," type. So it's like your mom's telling you don't do shit, but you look at her like, "Bitch, what you was doing to me when I was that age?"
Bruh, it's crazy.
So talking about you growing up, talking about you as a young guy, football, that was your thing growing up.
Yeah, still is. Still getting it. I've been missing the gym.
Hey, look.
Hey, I've been
me and you.
I've been missing the gym.
But we don't cap. We got videos to show that
but
we
I
bought
went
it.
today. I went today because I had a feeling like something was gonna come up later. I went today. I had a guilty conscience.
How'd
I
you
went
feel?
this morning. I'm not gonna know till tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I went today. But I'll say this: I haven't been going to the gym, but I've been in playing in a league, courtside basketball.
Okay.
Team Miracle League, right? With Chris, Trav, like the GM.
Yeah.
Type shit. Like it's like a whole little league. It's dope. They got like different levels too. So like whether you're like a beginner basketball player or they got ex-pros in there like Carlos Arroyo and Tyreek Hill plays there and it's crazy. Yeah, it's a dope league.
Is it just like some friendly shit or is it like
shout out to courtside? No, like they keep stats like this shit. They got it's a smaller court, so it's 4-on-4.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a little old man league, but still competitive. Like
and they be
real
going at it. Yeah.
No, there's people there that ball like going college ballers, ex NBA, NFL players. Like some like what's the dude's name?
How you feeling out there?
I want to
playing with all them people.
What's the Spanish artist's name? He be out there too.
Who? Anuel?
Team, not Anuel. It's
because Anuel be heavy on basketball.
Ozuna be out there. He has a team. Yeah, there be a lot of people out there. It's a dope league. And then I play Red Zone on Wednesdays. So we go to like Tropical Park.
Oh, so you really football, active still? Yeah.
So I've been doing that, even though I haven't been doing the gym.
Okay.
It's like. Around this time of the year, I don't know why I always get slow.
Fall off. Yeah, no, I haven't been. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm saying on camera, 2.5 months, 37 pounds up. I'm fucking off right now. I'm fucking off. I'm getting back. I tell people though.
Bro, I was in the gym every day posting my little videos.
Me and you, bro. I used to show up in the morning.
Yo, I actually like that gym better.
Yeah.
Let me not say that because the gym I'm at is super dope for lifting, but it's like extreme, like bodybuilder type shit. So. Like how we used to be at 24, I could go play ball, have fun with it. I could lift up there, go play ball, whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, the gym I go to now like forces you to really, really work out. And they got like equipment I've never seen before. Like it's
where's that at?
It's called Pro Body Tech Empire.
Where's that at?
It's by like the Lexus dealer, like around that area.
152nd over there, Tamiami type.
Yeah,
shit?
like Tamiami type area. It's like in the back warehouse, bro. But that gym is.
Insane.
And there's like people competing, like real champions and people that compete. Like,
so let me get back in, and then after 2 months, when I get back in, I'll go meet up with you.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little expensive, but it's worth it to me because
pay for what you get.
Bro, like you don't gotta like 24, you're waiting on machines and stuff. Like this is like a more calm environment, and you could, the machines are always available or something that else you want to do. Like so, like. It's just like a more, I don't know, like a private experience.
Yeah, it's like more intimate experience.
Yeah.
Definitely. What label or what group of people helped you start your career to where it's at right now?
So I know Trav wouldn't want me to say this, but I'm going to just go ahead and say it now. I'm going to run down the whole line.
Okay, go ahead.
Before I get into that.
Beginning to end.
So... I'm in college. I'm just rapping with my roommates for fun. I've been rapping for a long time and DJing since high school. And then in college. I had my laptop. Everybody used to come to my room to record on the MacBook Pro, big bulky one. Like
I know what you're talking about.
Niggas, the young boys not gonna understand this, but the big bulky. So we used to put
like
in some
VCR.
Yeah, we used to plug in some iPhone headphones, and bro, that shit sound pretty good. It was record. Boom. I come back. When I came back, I'm like, yo, I want to take music serious. Talking to my boys. The first label I want to say that was really like helping me out was Nappy Boy.
Nappy Boy.
So I was around. Tay Dism was like a big brother to me, a mentor in the game. He really helped me. He introduced me to Pain. Pain put me around people like Lil Wayne and let me like get the experience. We used to be in Hit Factory all the time. That's
like Rockefeller for us in Dade County type shit.
Yeah,
that time.
So they literally put me around everybody, like everybody, and they I guess because of them is the way I moved in the game and always knew the right and wrong things kind of to do. Like they raised my etiquette in the game. Like even as far as like us as like normal people, like we might do some shit talking in a party or something, right? Mm-hmm. You see some shit, you might do some shit talking, and they kind of taught me that like the industry's small, don't do that, or like don't talk about what you seen, because shit, now you seeing a bunch of weird shit coming out. So I guess now you know, like that's why you weren't supposed to talk about certain shit. You got, keep your eye, you all gotta participate, but keep your eyes closed, turn the other way.
If you know, and if you don't, then you can walk home.
Mind your business. It ain't got nothing to do with you. But I don't know. I feel like the game be killing people like that, like the real ones, like Plies and T-Pain, and people that don't participate in the fuck shit. It's like the cult knock them off or whatever. But after Nappy Boy, like when I decided to do my own thing, because I was like a student around them. I was recording my music and showing them and stuff like that, but they had a full roster. I knew that wasn't...
You wasn't there yet.
Nowhere close, you know, but they pointed me in the right direction. Like, they're the ones that plugged me in with Trip, start recording my music more professionally. They're the ones that plugged me in with certain promoters. Like, they gave me a real platform to run with.
Right.
So I went to Liquid Shield because my boy Trav, we had our first hit when I came back from college. That went on Power 96. We were too young to even know what to do with it. It had a girl named Erin Lynn on it, right? She was on Trick Daddy's album.
Okay.
She had a song called Ghetto Superstore with Trick. And, we did a song where she was like a Miley Cyrus before there was Miley Cyrus, like a white country white girl, good looking, whatever. And we did that song. It kind of blew up. She had some issues with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was like kind of from the neighborhood. He was like from Kendall area type shit. Yeah. But he had an issue with it and wanted to talk his shit. He didn't want to see his girl with a bunch of guys.
Well,
he was the rapper.
Yeah, but
so he started playing the whole you round down, you doing that. He got in her head, so she didn't want to do it. I never heard from her again, and she really had a chance. We both really had a chance.
To this day, you still have it?
I haven't talked to her at all. No.
You haven't seen nothing?
Wish her the best, no hard feelings. I know it wasn't her. She was a young girl,
Yeah.
But he took advantage of the situation. Mm-hmm. It was his fault. To end up not with her. That's what I do know. But so we had that. After that, me and Trav stayed close and kept making music together. So Trav was with a situation with Liquid Shield, Nick Fury. He was with him. They were already making placements like MTV Made. They was doing all types of stuff like
moves.
They were having placements. They were making beats. They were a production company and songwriting. And then they started they had placements with June and all types of stuff, and Nick, his resume is long, I got with them. I feel like, Nick, Trav doesn't like me to mention this, but me and Nick already talked this. We squared everything away. Right. He just doesn't like me putting the business up. But I already said in another interview, and I don't mind now, is that, well, I'll get even deeper in now, because like I said, I don't care, because I kind of
2025.
I kept it a little short in the last one, but I talked, what it was for me was I was moving at this speed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm young, I'm hungry. I felt like Nick already tasted success. He was kind of lingering. Me and Trav were here building his company. Like this, we're
working,
we're building something,
right.
To the point where I'm I check everybody because I'm not a dumb person, you know what I'm saying? I had to check everybody, say, yeah, well look, I'm doing more than artist work right now. I'm sitting in the studio all night and day, engineering to make money to keep the studio open,
doing everything,
to keep the lights on. I said I'm putting up my own bread to promote my projects, and we're using my connects. Even though you got connects, we haven't used them yet. We're using my connects to get music played, to book shows, to bring so I need an executive role. So I get on an executive team. And then it's
is that what you wanted to do? Or was it everything you thought you wanted to do?
No, it's just what had to be done.
Okay.
I'm one of them people that you can't just tell me oh, yo, hey, go throw the trash out. I'm not going to throw the trash out because you told me to. I'm going to throw the trash out because, that shit filled up to the top.
Right.
I see it needs to be done.
Right.
Now I'm going to go grab it. That's the type of person I am. So, anything that needed to be done, that's where I stepped in. And I said, all right, well, I'm for to put this hat on now and play this role because this is what needs to be done. Mm-hmm. Whether it was club promotion, whether it was being the engineer in the studio to make money, whatever hat I had to put on and wear, I got to go be the artist to go to the office and make $500 or whatever it was back then to go do a show.
But you were a major asset to the fucking.
So that's all I asked for. I said, look, put me on the executive team. There was no pushback. Right. Whatever, boom, we got. Now when we get on the executive team, that's where I say like my hunger, my ambition kind of like wasn't where they was, because it's like now I'm like trying to push the envelope and everybody else is like on some standstill and it's only me and Trav. So I'm starting to talk to Trav like, look, you're my dog since middle school and me and you are really building this. Like it's either they wake the fuck up or we gotta go.
We do our own shit, yeah.
So then like other people in the team start to notice it. Like Chris Amato was one of our biggest promoters. Yo-Yo already had kind of left, but was still helping only for me and Trav.
Got you.
But Yo-Yo was a video director. He was already with Florida Film House. Like, he was already doing bigger things.
Right.
And, you know, we started living together. Me, Trav, Yo-Yo, and Chris. And we were having these conversations. You know, we just were like, one day, like, we all stood to Trav and we said, look, we're going to go this way. We're going to make our own company. This is what we want to do. You know, we're doing all the work. It's no hard feelings. If you want to stay with Nick, you're a brother for life. But we want to do this. And Trav had to think about it. And trying to remember dude's name right now. I feel bad. The interview, damn, because he passed away. Let me not dwell on it. But Trav got a call from one of our friends. That, like, you know, a Jamaican dude that we used to go to all these label meetings with. I can't believe I forgot the name right now. I feel bad. I'm getting old in it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We did a lot of drugs when we were younger.
real Dade County boys. The Molly's
yeah. Blue Dolphins, Xanax.
But damn, I wish I could remember his name right now. Rick.
Okay.
I was gonna feel like I wasn't gonna let that go. That shit was gonna eat me up.
We were gonna do a whole nother 20 minutes.
My bad, Rick. Rest your soul.
Rest in peace.
Rick.
Rest his soul.
Good dude. He calls Trav out of random when Trav's sleeping on it. Trav always tells us a story. Trav's sleeping on it. Like, what's he gonna do? What's his decision gonna be? And Rick calls him, and Rick's talking some other shit about Nick or whatever, and Trav starts telling him the situation, and Rick like breaks down like, Trav, if you don't make this move, you're not gonna get where you want to go.
You're not gonna succeed.
You need to listen to Smiles and Chris and you gotta make that move, cause Nick's been running in circles for a long time. And, you know, that's no disrespect to Nick. We know Nick did big shit with Tech 9,
yes,
Ghost Rider, all types of big shit. You know, like, we know, and I salute Nick, and I've talked to him, and I love him. That's a lot of the knowledge, business knowledge, I got from being around Nick on that executive team. So it was not for nothing.
But as an executive, you made an executive decision at the same time, right?
But at the end of the day, if this is not working as a businessman, like, it's not personal, it's business.
It's not that's what I was going to say. You got to take personal off.
We can still be friends, but
it's
not personal, it's business. And
Correct.
I got to do what's best for me in a business situation, especially when I've been voicing what the issue is.
And you're seeing the actual
it's not like I did some slimy shit. Like, I ain't tell you.
No, you didn't backdoor.
You know, I didn't backdoor.
No.
It's like I'm going in these executive meetings saying we're lacking this, and nobody 100%. Picks up. So then I'm like, all right, well, I gotta go this way. So Trav wakes up the next morning and talks to us. We create a streets enterprise.
Golden.
Right there, and then it's been there since.
And golden.
Yeah.
Golden.
It's had success. I mean, I always say, you know, as an artist, it's crazy because going back to my Liquid Shield days, I remember days I was just like, damn, I just want to be on the radio. I just want to do 99 Jams. Oh, I just want to be on BET. And then you do all that shit, and then it's like, there's always another obstacle. So as an artist, I say you'll never be satisfied, right? I remember days I just wanted, I want to make this much money from shows. Now it's like, damn, well, that's not enough. I want to make this much money from shows.
I remember when I used to just say, I want to get paid for a podcast. I got paid for a podcast, and I'm like,
Nah, it's not enough. You gotta.
Fuck is this? Like,
as an artist, I think I mean, just as a businessman, you're always gonna want to grow and you want to keep climbing to new heights of success. You feel me? So
a successful businessman.
yeah, successful businessman. So yeah, and so I've been parked right there. You know, Streets Enterprise. That's me and Trav. Shit, and we
Still going.
Yeah, we still going.
And shout out to Trav. Going backwards, what's Deuce Mob?
Oh, Deuce Mob. that's the street shit. That's the boys. You know, that's my thugs. Right
That's the family.
That's the family, but like, not real shit. We ain't. Nah, it ain't nothing past that. It's
the family.
Yeah, it's tatted on me. My people's right there. Like,
all right,
that's what we grow up with. You know, I'll say this: this Deuce Mob started at Coral Reef. Well, actually, I think they said it started at Southwood.
Southwood.
Some of dogs, whatever. It was just like a crew though. It's not like no gang.
No.
It started like, you know.
We call it collective. Where it's
a
a
collective. My dogs, whatever. They started at Southwest. That's what was said. I remember it started at Coral Reef. That's how I was introduced to it. My dog Omar Cohen started some shit. We you know, got all the boys involved. It was mostly football players and Omar. And I remember us like throwing like as freshmen, we threw the dopest party.
That was it.
The dopest.
That was it.
Fucking party in the world. We called the party Strawberries. Then I made a song called Strawberries. It was like a whole thing happened all together, right? And bro, like this shit caused a lot of people to hate on us. I don't know why. And like these freshmen through this. So then we always found ourselves fighting, and that's where people got like the misconception that like we were like a gang, because we ended up always fighting and shooting shit up, and it got crazy after that. But it was never supposed to be that. It was like a party throwing little crew, but like at the end of the day, you're not gonna step in somebody's shit and disrespect them, and they ain't gonna slide. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
we the Litty Show. If somebody tries the Litty Show and the whole team jump on, you're not a gang, but
that's it. It's not a gang. So that's what I've always explained to people, bro.
It's a collective.
It is what it is.
Smiles PDM.
Oh damn, that's throwback.
What does that mean?
That's throwback.
What's PDM?
Panty Dropping music.
What?
Panty Dropping music.
PDM. So it's not EDM, it's PDM.
PDM, Panty Dropping music.
What was this like?
Mr. PDM.
Was this like what was this? A movement? A wave?
Man, this is gonna get me in trouble. Nah, it was I was a young man, and
we were all young at the same time.
There was a lot of women, and
there was a lot of panty dropping.
That was the subject matter at the moment.
Trap Circus and Senior Frogs.
Trap Circus?
Yeah.
Ooh. Trap Circus. That was the first major festival I did. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to Joe. Invite Miami.
Yeah.
They put me on that. That was super dope. It was Kodak, Cardi B, and YFN Lucci, Free Lucci. Were the headliners, and a bunch of other dope ass artists. That was a dope ass festival.
Shout out to Curly.
It was like a Rolling Loud type shit. It was
Curly gave me some homework and some history on you. Shout out to Curly.
Oh shit, yeah. Bro, Curly is my
that's the brother, bro. That's the brother.
Bro, listen,
we talk almost every day. Just
I
to
got
let you know.
A crazy story with Curly.
Listen. So we were talking last week, and I went to go eat dinner, and I'm sitting in the restaurant in the parking lot, and he's telling me stories. He's like, bro, you understand? There's some shit that we don't be. I can't even say over the phone. I'm scared to stay on the phone. Like
I can't say on this camera.
No, he said we can't even talk about it on the phone. Like we got to talk about it in person. He's so
fact. Yeah, fact. Curly a solid one.
And he's an amazing artist too, bro.
Yeah,
amazing, great dad too.
From the streets to fatherhood to the music industry, he's solid all the way.
All the way.
Piccolo taught me something. That's like a big brother to me too. Piccolo's a real one. He said something to me one day that stuck with me for life. You know, like you have an OG tell you some shit and that's like it sticks. And it hits. Mm-hmm. Piccolo said, you meet a friend in the streets, in the dope game, anything like that, anything that a nigga could slime you out in and they do you right and y'all become friends. He said, that's going to be your friend forever.
Yeah.
Because he said that's the easiest game to just do a nigga wrong once and skedaddle.
That's it.
Right? If you got a long-term relationship, friendship with somebody in that game, he's like, that's going to be your friend for life. And I didn't get it back then. I was a kid, but as life kept going, like...
So Curly's that one.
That shit, he one of them, yeah.
Shout out to
that
Curly.
Shit definitely makes sense.
Shout out to Curly. We talking about your features, so you like I want to go forwards to go backwards to forwards. I know you're a little confused right now, but talk to me how the Tory Lane feature came out, because the Tory Lane feature is an important story in Smiles'
Bro,
story.
it's crazy. I just want to say I got hooked up. I got blessed.
Okay, talk to me.
So I know people know that's a crazy feature, especially at that time. It was
at that time,
it would have
yes,
been a crazy amount for that. I want to just give. I can't really talk the details because what's in the contract and how they did it.
Yeah.
But I want to salute Omar, my boy Victorious Frenchies, right? And he put that together for me off a relationship, and that's why it's good to really have friends that speak about you in rooms that you're not in.
And it was genuine.
You know, he was the one who sold. So that song ZZ, Omar sold Kodak ZZ. That was the dog, the Frenchie.
Okay.
That he ended up, I think he gave it a bad baby or whatever.
Yeah.
But ZZ was the dog. And the sister of ZZ went to Trey Songz. The dog Trey Songz showed on Good Morning America.
Oh shit!
And then after that, Omar blew up in the dog game. Like, you know
was
what I'm
it.
saying? That was like, it just blew up. Shout out to Victorious Frenchies. But
you got one?
I had one. R.I.P. Lola.
Okay.
She passed away.
Damn.
But yeah, that was my little baby. But she gave me 2 good litters. Good litters. Yeah. Some of her kids are still alive, balling.
So you got any dogs right now?
Some rich homes. I still got my lady's dog. I got Rambella. She's like a Yorkie poo. It's like a Yorkie mixed with a poodle.
I fuck with cats, bro. They don't do shit.
Cats. I got allergies.
Yeah, that's why I kept it in the room. A lot of people come here.
Cats make my eyes start itching, and I start thinking I'm sick.
But they chill as fuck. You ain't gotta do shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
bro, go on vacation, nigga just chilling.
Dogs, especially when they puppies, bro. Oh my
oh no,
God,
you need attention.
To break them in.
You need attention. Yeah.
And you have to do it right those first couple months, because if you miss a step, you're gonna have a bad dog.
Yeah, you fuck. That's what I said.
It's like a kid. It's like a kid. You let the kid run wild for too long, like you're gonna have a spoiled kid. Like.
Industry talk. I want to talk about a little bit in the industry, and I know like you're big in the industry, but.
Oh, we didn't talk about Senior Frogs.
No. Let's go backwards. No, we gotta get behind the scenes.
Senior Frogs was lit, though. Senior Frogs was lit.
Curly told me stories of
we had a dope party that we used to throw there.
He said that was your favorite spot.
I wouldn't say favorite.
Top 3?
Nah, that was like a working spot, but we had fun there. I mean, anywhere we went.
That's what I say. Well, he didn't say like. He said it was your.
It was
a joy. It was a
good
time.
It was our party. So Trav had the spot. What were we doing that? We were doing that with Arian. Wow. Shout out to Arian. What's his new company? Miami Luxury Motors something. Damn,
in that line.
My bad if I ain't got it right, Arian. But Arian, that was my boy, and he had the contract, and we worked with him to do that party. We did a lot of parties back in the day.
What was your favorite?
My favorite party that we ever did?
Go ahead.
What was this ghetto ass spot back by the falls, the little strip club by the falls?
Oh, the one.
I used to throw Panty Dropping Wednesday.
What was it called? What was that place called, bro?
At the time, it was Playhouse. Playhouse 2 or bro, Playhouse.
That's
South.
what they were talking about when the cops were recording me throwing up, bro. I'm throwing up out the car, just pissy drunk, just head out the window. And the cops sitting there laughing, just record. Bro, that shit was crazy back in the day.
I used to have a Wednesday night there with Eric. Shout out to Eric.
That shit was super
He's at KOD Atlanta now. So I go to Atlanta, he be link up and shit.
Hell yeah. Industry talk. Rappers. In general. Okay. I'm going to tap into the snitching concept.
I don't fuck with it.
I know you don't fuck with it. I mean, I know you personally, so I know you don't fuck with it.
I'm old school.
My question is, do you think that this had a part of where people were rapping, or our generation were rapping about stories and shit that had happened to the point where it got saturated, where motherfuckers then had to go and do the shit that they were rapping about, and then skipping a generation after that, it's happening, and they didn't realize, oh shit, I'm really doing this, so I'm pulling out, abort mission, I'm snitching?
Nah, I think...
how did it become cool to snitch, put it like that, even though it's not cool to snitch?
I think there be agendas, honestly. Like, I think there be agendas to throughout the industry, right? And I think like for one, I think what happened was drugs became cool. So like if you think back in the days, right? Like who are the snitches? It's usually people that start abusing the drugs. Like when your mind's sharp, you don't make mistakes. So 99% of, I mean, not 99, let's say 80% of the time, you're not going to get caught because you're moving correct.
Cool, yeah.
When niggas start using their own product and slipping and they're addict, then you're making mistakes, you're moving sloppy, you get caught, and the first thing you're going to do is snitch because you're an addict, right? So I think like these younger kids are like more drug addicts than drug dealers. They don't put up nothing for a lawyer. They don't have that confidence that the OGs had. The OG was prepared for that situation because he knew like, fuck it, I did everything right, and if this happens, so be it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on 10.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel about it. I feel like these younger kids, they're fucked up on these perkies, and these perkies, they don't even know if they're real. They got fed in it. That's why niggas are dropping.
Left and right.
You know,
like
nigga take the wrong pill, and they're like, oh, he only took a wrong pill. Yeah, it was fake. And then the autopsy comes back, it was fetty. You know, like, it's a different generation. It's drug users versus drug dealers. And, like, I'm not glorifying drug dealing either. You know, like, I always tell people if you did it, get in, get out. I did shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. That's why I don't mind even talking about it these days, because I'd be like, yo, shit, I did what I had to do. I got a legitimate business now, and, you know.
Statute of limitations.
You know,
We're good.
but everybody got to start somewhere. It's just, you know, I feel like when you make that decision, I'll never, you know.
Well, I asked this question because the thing is like.
You make a decision to jump in that world.
Right.
Like, I'll never be mad at, if a shooting take place right now, my neighbor snitch, she's a civilian, I'll never be mad at her.
Facts.
You know, like if something happened in front of my mom, I know she won't hold it down. Like
Facts.
That's just real. Like my mom's a civilian that worked for the county for Dade County for years. Like she's not gonna like she's gonna do what a normal civilian does. Now if me and you decide, hey, we gonna go bust this lick right here and we gonna do this and that, and the shit goes south, well, me and you understood what we
both getting jammed up.
We understood what we were getting into.
So now let's go into the gray area. Me and you hanging out the house, we chilling, and I say, Smiles, let's go to the store real quick. Let's go get a Red Bull. I'm on probation. You know I'm on probation. We get pulled over. You got the pistol on. You throw it in the back seat. What am I supposed to do as a person on probation? Am I supposed to take that ride? Or you a fuck nigga for doing that?
That a little bit of both, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, damn, that's a really great area because you know niggas gotta ride with fire nowadays.
Yeah,
like you got.
But you don't hold it on you. You throw it in the back seat.
No, you should hold it on you.
A real nigga's supposed to hold it on him. And if
the thing is,
get jammed
either
up,
way, like that would be stupid and because either way, you're not supposed to. If you're on probation or you're an ex-felon, you're not supposed to be around the pistol regardless.
Correct.
You're
But what if I don't know you got it?
No. But what I'm saying, you're not supposed to be around. That's why he's supposed to let you know. You're supposed to say, yo, I can't ride with that because I go to the store by myself. He should have let you know. So he's fucked up for not letting you know, knowing your situation if that's your friend. And then second of all, him throwing it in the bag, that's not going to help the situation because at the end of the day, like, you
it
can't
don't matter.
Be around, no matter who
it don't matter.
Be
it don't matter. It don't matter.
And then, I mean, me personally,
I just asked this because I don't want to confuse you because there's so many different scenarios.
People make mistakes. People do wrong. So me, I'm still not snitching in that situation. But when we get in the yard, I'm gonna slap that nigga the shit up the head. Cause like, yo, yeah, what the fuck were you thinking?
Right.
But you know, like that's like I kind of roll with my friends before. Like I've been in fights that I knew was this nigga's fault. Had my little cousin throw a bottle at somebody's car for no reason one time because he was too fucked up at a house party.
But now you got to fight.
And we had to beat the shit out of these kids, and I don't even think they knew how deep we were. And then by the time we beat the shit out of them, I slapped the shit out of my cousin because I said, that's your fault.
You sound like my cousin because I was the big mouth of the crew. I used to sell out to people, and then everybody got to fight, and then they whoop my ass.
I told him, I said, bro, like we didn't have to whoop them people. They ain't do nothing wrong.
Shout out to my cousin Stevie. He's a Marine, bro. I used to use him like the muscle. I used to talk shit to hella people, and then boom, boom, and they, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like,
and now you gotta fight for nothing.
Yeah, now I gotta fight him now. Talking on celebrity news, Young Thug, he's free. He's good.
Yeah.
He's got, I think, 15 years of probation, they said.
Took a bad deal. He was going to walk.
Do you believe that a person in his status can, with all those speculations, do good on 15 years of probation?
Bro, that's how they set up Meek. Hopefully they got something with the same lines they took Meek along to try to get that dropped, because 15 years of probation is crazy.
Ridiculous.
That's like, I can't even get a fucking speeding ticket or run into a police officer. I'm going to get a VOP. Like, that's a setup. And that's the whole reason they canceled out Meek shit, because they were saying how wrong that is. 15 years of probation is way too much. Nobody can avoid the police, especially being a black man.
Allegedly gang member, too. Because what happens if you take a picture with a fan because they stated he can't take a picture or do nothing with no gang members or nothing. So you take a picture with a fan, but he's the biggest gang member in the world.
15 years is way too much, bro. And I think he would have walked. Look what happened to his boys.
Yeah.
They both walked. One only got the gun charge. The last two dudes standing. Just keep your mouth, bro. I've seen cases ride 7 years. I know 2 brothers, my dogs. They did like 5. And really, both of them could have walked, but one had a little bit more on them, so they did like the Bobby Schmurder type shit. Like the brother said, "Yo, I'm gonna take this for you so that you can walk with me."
Right.
And they basically walked, and they did their probation. But like, bro, just keep your fucking mouth shut, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I think it's more than what you know. I think his lawyer may have an appeal already.
More than that, dog. You know what I think about that situation? I fuck with Lucci the long way, right? But those are the 2 most solid niggas right now
in the industry.
Yeah. Like that really rap about it. Like, bro, these people tried to stab Lucci up in prison. He still ain't telling the ops. That's a solid nigga.
He stood his ground.
Thug should be thanking that nigga. It would be so easy, and I know the internet would have all the little fans would have justified Lucci. Right. How they did for 6ix9ine. Oh, but fuck this baby mama. He did this, he did that. Oh, they tried to kill him. They killed his homeboy. They tried to stab him in jail. They could have gave Lucci every excuse, right? Oh, why he snitched on Thug.
He didn't do it.
No, he stood on 10. I think that just something got to be in you. Like, you can't like...
The real definition of solid.
But I've been in the situation. That's why I can say it. Like, I've had an op bust in a house and hit me with a pistol. You feel me?
Kept shut.
Police come. None.
They
begged me to go to court. Didn't show. Got the DA blowing up my phone. Didn't show. We'll deal with it in the streets.
Because that's basically what people understand is when you choose that life, you have to run with that life. You can't pick and choose.
I was gonna go back and then tell another young nigga like, you can't. If I would have did that, you feel me?
Right.
Like, no.
Right. So Smiles, life you hard during Caribbean Boulevard.
I've been lifing for like the last 2 years.
Could you say that Caribbean Boulevard project was like, I don't want to say one of your roughest times, but those projects that you expected it to be in your heart, what you wanted it to be, but it didn't get to where you wanted it to be?
I would say like the life situations around me. I had like people getting locked up. I had taken on a lot of financial obligations because music became more successful. My tax office became more successful. I took on a lot of obligations, and then I took a lot of losses when I did that. I had just moved into my house. I had a huge fucking mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think that that's like there
was like my expenses got a lot higher, and then like the financial burdens, like things that weren't in the plan that hit me, like lawyer fees for this dude, or this dude getting locked up, or this dude that owed you what X amount of dollars.
Let me ask you to be raw then. Is it hard when you realize you're doing it straight and you don't want to go back
type shit
to the left road? So you're doing your best.
It do get harder because if you were still dabbling in the street, it might be a little bit easier to get it back if you could still be. But you know, like when you have family and shit, like can't be out all night. I can't sit in the club to meet people. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't go back to nickel and diamond in a club somewhere like just to run it up. And you know, like I can't go sit in the trap or the gambling house. You feel me? Like you
that's what I feel like. I feel like you was that dope boy and you were like, I can't go. I gotta work at Wendy's. I gotta go and work 60 hours of overtime, and this shit sucks. But not to say that you were doing that, but I feel like you were used to getting that fast money, and now you're trying to make that transition to the super fast to proper.
Well, I made the transition proper. I wanted to say like, so, I mean, just keep it G, bro. Like it's like I took on a lot. Because I had secured it the way I wanted to secure it, but then I also got hit with a lot. And then not being in that dope boy world where it's like the money's so easy to replace, like losses are easy to replace.
Right.
When you doing it in the straight and narrow, it's not easy.
Yeah,
to replace.
I feel you.
It's not as easy to be like, fuck it, we can eat that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like some days you gotta cook at the crib. You can't go to Mr. Charles.
Hey, listen, boy, that Uber Eats shit dead. But I put that chicken in the sink tonight.
I knew you've always been a real one, but in the time of that situation you were going through that. I released our interview that I first did with you. I re-released it just as a throwback, and I reminded you. I'm like, bro, like you that shit. Don't forget, like no homo. But I was telling you, like, yo, I remember. And then you just randomly hit me back, like, bro, I needed that shit.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
I DM'd you that shit. You were like,
bro, I wasn't gonna drop a project this year. I think that was this year, right?
Yeah, it was this year.
It was this year. I wasn't gonna drop a project. You sent me that message, and then, like, because, I always drop August 11th on my birthday. And then usually I drop a single before. Like, last year was Trina, and then before that it was Tory Lanez. And then I dropped the project behind it in August. So I had not dropped a single this year. And then when you hit me with that, it was like, one. All right, boom. That's like a nice little battery in my back. And then it was like, I did not plan on dropping a project this year. And then like a few other fans were like, yo, is a project coming? We haven't heard you drop a single. Because they know my routine. I've made it like a yearly thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like.
They reminded you how raw you were, basically.
It's just that people I wouldn't even say that. It was just like people were asking for it. And then it was like, damn, like. I don't want to let the people down.
Right.
Like, then at that point, it was like not even about me. It was like, fuck what you going through. Like, you could release music. Like, shit ain't that bad. Like,
it's not,
we got money for the studio. All right. We might not be able to go do the whole rollout and the marketing plan, but, like, my shit still do good. Like, I built my fan base to a point, like, my shit's still gonna do good regardless.
You're putting
like,
in numbers,
I think I had my worst year this year, and it was like 400,000 streams, right? On a good year, it was like 8 million. So, like with marketing, so like.
I don't even think I got 40,000 views on something, so 400,000 streams. Like.
So, like, 400,000 streams on Spotify. That was my recap this year. I didn't even post it on my page this year because to me, that was embarrassing from what I've coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, that's with not a dog. I put no money towards marketing. Like I took shows that people called me for or came my way, and that's all. I kind of was like in a cruise control this year. You know what I'm saying?
And talking about that, Robbie out there setting off the shout out to Robbie Joe. Robbie out there, Triple Beam Dreams. That's the project we talking about.
Yeah, that's the new one.
That's the new one.
That's what I just dropped in August, yeah.
All right, so before I let me get into it first. So, Roadrunner, remember, I'm not a rapper, so if I butcher the lyrics, don't come at me, bro.
All right, go
don't
ahead.
Come at me.
No, you're good.
Road running, ducking Paris like I'm Peter Pan. Dolphins swimming with the sharks, I'm a day nigga. That doesn't mix, but those two ones caught my eye.
They're two different.
They're two different lyrics. That gives me like the 2010 vibes on that track. 2010. I think that needs like that Chevy bass 215s. No?
Hey, listen, I'm an old nigga and I don't hide it, bro. Like,
no, I'm old. I'm 37.
I'm 35, bro, and I don't hide it. I'm like, I know like a lot of niggas is trying to hide it now. That I don't hide it. Like I embrace my age.
Let me stop you on that. I'm not gonna name no names.
Yeah.
But I met a dude and I interviewed him, and I thought it was fake because what's the guy's name? Kid Boo.
Yeah.
You ever heard of him?
I've heard of him before.
Okay, he legitimately hid his age and tried to like demote his own age on Wikipedia and stuff like that to stay relevant.
I've had people tell me to do that, and I'm like, no.
No, so I met a dude. I'm not gonna say his name, and he's like, "Oh, don't say how old I am." I'm like, "Fuck you mean?" Like, he's like, "Nah, like I can't say how old I am because I'm trying to promote myself in this age bracket." I'm like, What the fuck?
Bro, I've had people tell me.
Is that real?
I had people tell me, and this was when I was like 27, 28. I had people tell me, yo, you still look like you're 16. I didn't have no.
You ain't got no grades, nigga. Like, no, you can literally pull 10 off your life right now.
I've had some before. And
don't pluck them because I fucked up. No,
don't
do it. Don't do it, bro.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Hey, I'm gonna be. Listen, dog. My lady gonna love me when I got that salt and pepper. She been asking for it. She said I'm gonna look like Idris.
Look. I'm not bullshit, but no. Honestly, like I hate to go left on what we're talking about. I was like, bro, this shit is real. Like niggas really are. I feel like that's some female shit to lie about your age.
Bro, listen, my auntie RP, we have the same birthday. She lied about her age to the day she died. Hey, that lady was.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was young. I don't
so she passed away at 21.
Yeah, type shit. So
God bless the dead. Chewing. Another throwback track. I feel like that's a Jeezy sample.
You know, Jeezy, like, one of the biggest influences for me rapping. Yeah. T.I., Jeezy, Gucci Mane. You know, like.
But Chewing's one of those tracks that.
So I had to do a Jeezy, you know. Like,
yeah, no, that's.
I got a new one. That's another Jeezy sample for the next project. Cause now I've been cooking all year.
So let me stop.
I'm back in my groove. Like,
Jeezy or T.I.?
T.I. my favorite.
Yeah. Over Jeezy. But I hear more Jeezy in your music than T.I.
Maybe because I could pull that off, but T.I. was.
So you like
T.I.
Yeah, that's
favorite.
your pick.
I probably don't sound nothing like him, but
your sound is Jeezy.
That's my sound's more Jeezy, Gucci.
No. Yeah, because I feel like, and I'm not comparing you, but I feel like you got that dope boy, we made it type, let's celebrate type shit.
That's
not that gutter dope boy, because there's difference of dope boys. You got that like.
But I say
everybody.
The only reason I say Gucci is because sometimes I'm a little more fun, I guess, than Jeezy, which I feel like that was the difference between Gucci and Jeezy.
Yes.
Like Gucci was a little funnier.
Yeah, it was comical. Like, more comical.
A little more comical, or like, like my time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But Jeezy was more like for the people. Jeezy was everybody eat. Fuck.
Jeezy was like street, but Jeezy
we buying everybody bottles. If you
Jeezy was like hard.
Yeah.
So that's why I say like kind of like that balance in between those three. Yeah, that's why I say that balance between all three, because I'm still fun. To me, I feel like I'm still a fun guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, my name Smiles. Like, you know what I mean? I'm still a fun guy.
Like I told you, bro, you walk in the room, everybody. Dade County Booby Boy was our fucking hero. Signed to the Streets, featuring Jay Burner and Hothead Youngin.
Hothead Youngin is blowing up.
Bro, that track right there is such a fucking vibe, bro.
Bro, you seeing that track.
That's my
thing. Let me talk to all the young artists right here.
Go ahead.
Music is a product. You can make the best product in the world, but if you don't have the money to market it and push it out there, think of it like for you dope boys, think of it like a bomb of dope, right? Like you got this good ass dope, but if you don't go market that shit, put in the streets and give some samples out to make some people know who you are and that you got that thing, you don't go to the clubs, you don't go to put it in the traps, you don't do what you gotta do, it's not gonna move.
Nope. They don't know.
So now when we convert this to music now, you got this hot ass record, right? Cause everybody and their mom has told me that's a certified hit. Like, bro, I didn't pay $1. That shit was spinning on Sirius XM. That shit was spinning. Shout out to Hollywood KO. Like, people gravitated to that record on their own and told me, yo, you got some shit there.
That's it. That's
whether you know it or not, you got some shit here. But like I told you, I just wasn't in my groove this year. Whatever it is, what it is. But
it's timeless too. So you could drop it next year and
I feel like we could still push that record.
I think so. I think so. And shout out to Jay Burner. I think we did an interview with him.
Jay Burner killed the fucking hook.
Yeah.
So it was me and Jay Burner at first, and then my boy up in Port Charlotte, he brought down Hothead Youngin.
And you were like, what the fuck,
He kept telling me about the dude. I was seeing him. I was starting to show. I knew who he was now because I already seen the viral freestyles and all the shit he was doing. I'm like, yo, this dude's dope. And when he came down, bro, this dude really impressed me. He reminded me how we used to be. Like, I'm older now. I don't freestyle and shit like that no more. It don't make sense.
Right.
It don't make money to me. But I watched him, like, in the studio, put on a beat, freestyle to every beat that came on.
You think that's hunger, though?
Eating it. That's hunger.
Maybe
it's hunger. I used to be like that. I used to be hungry. I couldn't freestyle for shit no more.
But
to me, that's like a exercise. That's like working out. Like, if you don't exercise that freestyling shit, that shit will leave you for sure. See, I remember us growing up, we used to be in a cipher in the circles.
Going at it.
Boom. And I'll say 4 or 5, and if I dropped off, you'll pick it up. And then if he dropped off, you'll pick it up. And we should just cipher like that.
That one there, bro. That one there. I think, like I said, timeless track. I think, and I'm saying it now.
That dude is gifted, though. I'm telling you, y'all boys, yo, High Hair Youngin. He's going.
Follow him. Shout out to High Hair Youngin.
Please follow him, man. He got a story to tell.
And make sure y'all check out the track. We might just like
shout out to John too. He the one linked me with High Hair, bro.
Shout out to John.
Shout out to my nigga R.I.P. Mike.
Narcos. The legend Jim Jones and Smiles on the same fucking track.
Bro, you know I want to shoot a video to that. So
that's in the notes. I was gonna say that track can't get better unless
shoot the video.
You have to.
Jimmy. Nah, Jimmy, my man, bro. Like he really I went on a little tour with them with High Tolerance, the weed brand.
Mm-hmm.
We went on a tour and we got kind of tight, and Jimmy became my boy, and that's how that song. That song is actually older than what we put out. It's just, I was waiting for me.
Was that pre-COVID or?
No, that's after COVID.
After COVID?
That's like
because Jimmy got in his bag. Like when COVID hit, Jimmy just went.
Yeah. But nah, that was after COVID. That's when I was.
That's why I can hear it. That's what I'm asking.
That was actually when I was promoting the last project,
Caribbean
Boulevard.
Okay.
And I was doing those records in the club, but Jimmy fucked with me. Actually, like multiple people brought me to Jimmy too that he respects. So it was like every time we kept running into each other, it was like another nigga that he respects was like, yo, this my nigga Smiles.
Yeah.
It's like, I met him. This my nigga Smiles. I met him.
Yeah.
This my nigga Smiles. I met him. Until finally we got in Miami, and one of my dogs was trying to pull me, and that nigga was like,
let's do a track.
No, that's what he said, but he was like, yo, Smiles from Miami, you was up there in New York with us. Yeah, what's up? And that point I said, all right, we got him.
And Jim, the Miami's his second home, so
yeah. And at that point, I knew, like, all right, he fucks with me now.
That's
every time he see me, it's gonna be love.
That's one of my stamps. Like I tell people, I interviewed Jim Jones. Jim Jones was eating on the interview in the middle of. I interviewed Jim Jones in Harlem.
That's fine.
In the middle of Harlem.
Yeah.
Like there's nowhere else. It's the heart of Harlem, and then I'm interviewing him. He's eating, and I made him laugh, and he spit out his food. I did good.
Yeah.
That was it. I did good.
Yeah. Facts.
We need that video. We need the Narcos video. We definitely. And he did a whole album called Narcos.
That's fine.
So I think.
Yeah, I had the record prepared for a minute.
It was dope. Did he fuck with it?
Yeah, when the time was right, just fed it to him, man.
It was dope.
Yeah.
Do you think the pioneers in Miami are like in hip hop, like Ross, Trick, all the pioneers? Do you think that they're doing what they're supposed to do to put on people from Miami, or they're not doing enough?
The pioneers in Miami?
Yeah. JT, I mean, we could go all the way.
JT is a good dude. Luke, I don't think is really in the game like that musically.
Mm-hmm. Ross, Trick.
I think Ross has tried with Miami. I think he might be a little turned off by Miami because I do see him putting on people from other places. Ross does what he can. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him that. To me, it's more about the execs. Like, where is the Ted Lucas? Where is the Big Chucks and
so Big Chuck just said he's coming out.
E-Class left music alone. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
E-Class.
Flo
got some good artists right now, but it's like at the end of the day, what are you gonna do with it? Because it's like I feel like I don't know if it's like a generational gap. Because a lot of those people, like having conversations with Trina, it's like a lot of those people. They come from an era where music was different, and now music is a lot more do for yourself. So they came in a time where there was huge budgets and label handled everything for you. You had to talk to nobody.
Right.
And that's when they became stars. So they kind of maybe can't understand now, like us coming up, where you gotta make yourself popular first. But I think Flo Rida got two good artists over there.
Who you naming?
Nephew and Oya Baby. I think he got two good artists over there that
Robbie said, look at Robbie co-signing that.
Yeah, I think especially Oya Baby. Like she got a look. She has talent. I think if you put the machine, you know.
I think Soldier Living True's our next.
I think you guys Soldier Living True. That's another one. He's dope.
I think he's our next Miami.
The thing is he's been around Ross for a long time. So like that's like a thing with me too. I've been around Ross for a long time. And these are like the questions I ask myself sometimes. Like, are y'all? I said it in a record before about T-Pain. I said some shit about being around T-Pain, but is the nigga really listening? Like, because like sometimes you be around niggas so long, but like what's holding you up from pulling the trigger? You know, and I feel like Miami's made a lot of mistakes. I've seen artists come and go, and there's some people out here independently consistent that are not getting that shot.
I mean, I look at it the same way with the podcast game, because you go to LA, you got LA Leakers, or you got Adam 22, you got Bootleg Kev. New York, you got Breakfast Club. So what do we have in Miami, honestly? What could you say?
I don't know. I think like Miami just like a fucked up culture.
What's our media check-in though? When somebody got to do some media check-in in Miami, what would you say? Because I'm sorry, no disrespect to nobody, 103.5 The Beat doesn't count because that's the big umbrella. I'm talking about our Miami.
All right.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm just.
Me and Big Chuck got into it. All love, brother. I love you.
Shout out to Chuck,
bro.
Big Chuck.
He know I love him.
Big Chuck put me off.
We're two bulls.
Yeah.
Two bulls.
Talk to me.
We had a disagreement during the pandemic. So I know you remember when he was doing like controversy
yes.
stuff. He did a thing about 103 and 99 Jams.
Right.
All I said on the post was some real shit. That's facts. I said 103 gonna play your record, 99 Jams gonna break it.
But those are radio. I'm talking podcasts.
No. I'm gonna get into that, but I'm just saying from just me and Chuck talking to each other, like we started kind of beefing over, not beefing, but you know, like having like
differences, political differences,
and whatever about the radio station. So you know, he was attacking Jams, but to me, Jams has showed me nothing but love. So I'm gonna, 103 showed me love as well, but. What I was just trying to explain to my side of the post.
But is 103 Miami is my question.
No, this is what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Jams might be harder to get into. People don't want to do the work to get on Jams. Mm-hmm. It takes work to get on Jams.
Okay.
People don't want to do the work. Jams is gonna break your record. When Jam stamps your record, they're gonna break it. You can ask Chaotic. You can ask Zoe Dollars. You can ask me, you can ask what's dude's name? You can ask Kent Jones.
Tafia?
I don't know if they play Tafia too much.
They got Tafia on there.
I'm coming from a time. There was a time when they were really playing a lot of local records. Since Jill left, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard too much.
We heard that.
But Jill was,
we heard that. I heard they said since this is Jill.
And you know, this was my argument.
And we're not here to beef. We're not here to beef.
I'm not here to beef.
We're
I'm
here
just
to talk
stating
about
the facts.
what we feel. Yeah.
I'm only stating the facts. Big Chuck and all these people and all these people was attacking Jill. Oh, Jill don't play no local music. Jill don't. No, Jill sees if you're working. Gotcha. You have to do the work, and Jill will support.
Gotcha.
That's how she worked. She needs to walk into a club on South Beach and hear your record. She needs to walk into G5 and hear your record. And then she needs to go somewhere down south random, hear your record, and she's going to say he has a record.
Okay, so...
That's how Jill works.
We right here because, see, you talking artists, I'm talking podcast. And I gotta say that, like, no, but Chuck always looked out for me in podcasts. I can't talk about Chuck.
It's going to all come together now. So,
go ahead.
So, you know, Chuck had his artist at the time, Stepsisters, and I think he had who was it? Dog, this is my dog, and now see, I keep forgetting people's names. You gotta cut this out, make it look like I knew their name the first time. VV's, what's the name?
You talking about 93 Purpose?
Purpose,
yeah,
Purpose,
90
my boy.
Purpose, yeah.
Yeah, and that was my dog way before he even dropped that song. But so he had Purpose. He had these two artists, you know, that he was pushing, but it was like, did they do enough to get on Jams? But they was like, 103 support us. But let me tell you the difference is all I was trying to say.
Break it down.
What I was trying to say is 99 Jams breaks the record. You have to earn it. But when you earn it, you're going to hear that shit on 99 Jams 30, 40 times a day. 103 is going to sprinkle you in here and there, 1 or 2 plays a day, maybe.
I mean, both are equivalent to
3
have.
a week.
You need
or
both
maybe,
of them, right?
Or maybe I took everything and I
Okay.
did everything, and I salute Bulletproof, Ivory, every DJ from 103 that played.
You know, nobody from 99 never mess with me.
I just
on
don't
podcast?
think. I know. Oh, they're not allowed to.
No? Okay, break that down.
Oh, yeah, that's
Break it down.
No.
See, because
that gets crazy. I can't get into
no, because I'm gonna tell you, 103 people.
I can't.
Well,
that's
you can't.
gonna get into like some other shit that I really can't get.
No,
into.
but okay, so 103.
But basically, let me just tell you like this: like, so
nobody from
as
99.
long as they're
Nobody.
a personality, I can't say this. As long as they're a personality on 99 Jams, they're not allowed to own any intellectual rights. So they're not allowed to do their own podcast.
They can't even feature on nobody.
No, they can feature on other people's shit representing jams.
Why can't they do that with
They
the Litty
can't
show
keep their.
since back then?
I don't know. You might have been talking to the wrong people. I don't know who you were talking to over there. I might be able to open that door for you.
See, I'm open to work with everybody. It's just I feel like there's so many different like.
It's
Hey,
a lot
shout out
of
to
moving
everybody.
parts.
Yeah,
There's a lot
yeah.
of moving parts, and then maybe. Sorry again, Chuck. Maybe you were getting blackballed through Chuck.
No.
No, that what happened that summer was big.
Okay, so
was that summer? I don't even remember.
So what
It was
about
during
before?
the pandemic.
Okay, so let's not say after, because you could say after was black, but before Chuck then, because I was still before Chuck. I still had a couple legends.
Jams is hard to get to. I'm just telling you this because I know. Like, and shout out to DJ Nasty.
Shout out to Whole Day though.
Nasty really like gave me. He had to coach me and travel.
I try to get Nasty a bunch of times.
It's not that easy, bro. I'll tell you this: the first time I met Nasty, this is a real story.
Go ahead.
Y'all pay attention. Watch this.
Go ahead.
The first time, not the first time I met Nasty. I met Nasty.
Yeah, I got you.
But the
interaction.
One of our first interactions, Sobe Live, Larry Dog. Brought me to one of the parties on Sobe Live. You know, we used to always be on Sobe Live. Blood Raw is performing.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Raw is it back then. Like, he's hot as fuck right now.
Right.
Like, there's not like, you know, like Blood Raw is still Blood Raw, but you know, like, everybody has their time. Blood Raw was a it back then. He had a mixtape dropping, whatever. You know, Jeezy, the whole CTE is on fire at the moment. I go to the DJ booth because when Blood Raw finishes performing, he said y'all could pick up mixtapes at the DJ booth.
Mm-hmm.
I go to Nasty to the DJ booth. The nigga screams at me, get on the mic, like kind of embarrassing. Get the fuck out of my booth.
No.
I'm not playing your record. I didn't even go to ask for a record.
Yeah, you went to get the
have to have
mixtape.
a flash drive.
Yeah, you went to get the mixtape.
I didn't even have a flash drive on me. I was just with Larry Dog. Larry Dog took me, walked me in the club. You know, I'm just with him, and I just went to go get the mixtape. People used to have real hard presses back then. So just trying to get the mixtape. And I was like, damn, this nigga embarrassed me for no reason. But, you know, Larry Dog taught me a valuable lesson. Like,
Shout out to Larry Dog. That's
you never get into it with people because you don't know what somebody's going through. It might have been
sure.
30 artists asked him to play the record back then. Don't get into it with people. Figure that out later. Me and Nasty had that conversation. Me and Nasty ended up having a great relationship after that. They're great friends.
Oh, no, and I never took it personal. And that's one thing I'm not
shit
personal.
with Entice. Like, but, you know, like, a lot of artists don't understand that, like, these people are here. Sometimes you got to work for their respect or figure it out what's wrong or what's the issue. Because sometimes there's an underlying issue and you don't know.
Yeah.
And you don't know that you might have did something or you're around somebody that they don't fuck with.
Right.
This industry shit got a lot of moving.
I learned that one.
It's a lot of moving parts.
That one.
And people will, until you have that conversation with them, and that real conversation with them, you won't know what that moving part was.
I learned that one. And I
don't want to put out all the business, but I can put
sure.
some story, bro. Like I could, when the camera turn off, I'll tell you some stories about how moving
But
parts
do you believe
were blocking me for years until I figured them out.
Do you believe that that's fucking us up in date as well?
I do. It's too much politics. It's way too much politics.
Because
I feel like, bro, like and I feel like the artists and people like you with a podcast, like us, we suffer the most because we're doing it genuinely from the heart. We're not playing the politics. and we don't know what the hell y'all got going on over there, and it's burning us.
Smiles, I'm a simple nigga with a Christmas tree in my living room. Like, I'm just trying to interview and hear your story. But in the West Coast, Kendrick's putting Lefty Gunplay on the track, and it's #1 track in the world.
Hey, there you go.
Think about that.
Ross, right here.
Hey, shout out to Epps. Epps always fucks with me. DJ Epps from 103.
Epps, my brother.
Epps fucks with me.
I love Epps.
Anytime I send him something.
Epps put me on that Jada Kiss show that I did.
There you go.
Was that last year or 2 years ago?
But honestly, hey, all jokes aside, shout out to everything and everybody in Dade, because I don't want to be against nothing in Dade. I want to be with.
I just want Dade to like open up past what they know, because like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've sat down with the labels, and the labels don't fuck with Dade because we're stuck in that box.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, no offense to the artists that do it, but like, they understand that Florida artists, the labels have came to this conclusion that Florida artists can't get past Valdosta, Georgia. They know. Alright, bro.
No, I'm listening. All right, but what about our podcast? Help us with the podcast.
Watch this.
Help us with the podcast.
It's a bunch of artists way more popping in Florida than me, right? In Florida,
Yes. And I got some names that I was gonna ask you about.
They're all popping. They're all popping.
Don't you're going too far left.
No, hold on. This 2017. This is after I got a bag.
Yeah.
I just want to show you this because I know niggas was mad after this, right? So like this the real shit. This not you hitting nobody up to go to a label meeting. This is a nigga hitting you up and telling you, yeah.
I see it already. Yeah.
You got what I'm saying? That's the real thing. Let me show you Travis's response to the nigga. Trav couldn't believe it. I'm gonna read it for y'all.
He thought it was a scam? No, go ahead.
It says, is this legit? Please authenticate your inquiry.
I thought it was.
You know, Trav know how to speak that lingo, that corporate lingo.
Yeah. But hey, a shout out to Dade.
Shout out to
and
Dade.
Shout out to everybody in Dade.
No, shout out to Dade, but they gotta.
We gotta figure it out.
No, it's more than that. It's like, I don't know, like Pilly May, for example, is a fucking star.
For sure.
Right?
Soldier, like I keep telling you, Soldier.
They're like, but I keep watching them come around Dade and keep picking at the same shit that hasn't worked. Like they come around here and they pick at the same shit that like, and there's like people out here working hard and nobody giving them the chance.
That's once again, okay. So then going back to media. New York got on the radar.
Yeah.
New York got the Breakfast Club. Because
I can't say the Breakfast Club because then that's like how you were saying like 103.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Breakfast
on the
Club
radar. So on the radar.
Breakfast Club is CBS.
Right. So on the radar.
And right? I say CBS because I want to say
So who's
I want to say iHeart.
Yeah, iHeart.
But that gets deeper.
That's what I said.
iHeart. Yeah. iHeart. CBS.
That's what I said when you said 103. I was like iHeart.
Oh no! I'm lying. My bad. Power 96. I think it's CBS, and they got a bunch of.
So wait.
iHeart's its own thing.
Who's our no jumper? Who's Miami's no jumper?
Right.
Who's Miami's on the radar?
But this is where you gotta fuck them up, right?
I'm trying to fuck them up, but then when I try to fuck them up, it's
no. I don't mean like fuck them up to go fuck them up. When I say fuck
them
up,
I know what you're talking about.
This is where you gotta go like so hard that it might cause you like. It might cost you everything, right? But just know get the point.
Just know we shooting somewhere on 88th Street right now. We shooting on 88th Street. We moving into 88th Street.
That email I just showed you, right?
Yeah.
You know how we got that? Me and Trav damn near like killed ourselves. So me and Trav call that shit the Kill Yourself program, right? To break I Got a Bag, which was like. You know, we had songs on radio before that, but nothing like that. Like a full rotation on multiple stations and everywhere. And we broke that record to make a nigga like that email us and say, yo, I need you to come. You know? That, we call it the Kill Yourself program. And me more than Trav, and I'm not even trying to be cocky, me more than Trav, and it might have had a little bit something to do with me living up north at the time. Mm-hmm. I was living in Miramar, so all the clubs were around the corner from me.
So you was everywhere.
I'll give you a real routine, bro. Monday through Sunday, I'll pull up. I go to Playhouse day shift, the office day shift, G5 day shift.
You was working.
I go everywhere.
It was working.
Slide down to Hialeah, the PT's day shift. I'm getting my record played everywhere. Then go home, take a nap, go back out, hit everything at night. KOD. The real, original KOD was still alive at the time. So on a Monday night, I'm at KOD. Slide back to the office, slide to G5, slide to Playhouse, hit all that shit. And one night, and I would do that shit 7 days a week. I'm talking about I'll be at like 7, 8 clubs.
But the work paid off.
And then like if there was some shit going on South Beach certain nights, like Wednesdays at South Beach with Efizi or this or that or whatever the fuck the shit was, I was everywhere. Like I'm talking about no less like on a slow night, 3-4 clubs. And I physically, this is why I tell people I call this the poor man's hustle. I physically broke that record with my own 2 hands.
Yeah.
Me, Trav. So then this is where I say me more than Trav, just because not like to flex or say I did, but because like I was doing that shit literally every night. Now I want to say like Trav, why it still mattered, and Trav and Chris, they might have been in Wynwood.
Yeah, the whole street team.
They might have been in downtown at Club Heart, right? The record's still getting played.
Dropping it.
The presence was everywhere. And people don't understand this. It's not just about having a good record, because you know you can do that with a garbage record and it won't go. But if you have the good record, you still got to put in that type of work. If you can't put in that type of work, you better have $5,000 a month to pay a couple separate people to go different ways, because this guy that promotes records might only do South Beach. This guy that promotes records only does hood clubs. He gonna do Take One, The Mint, The Office, G5 maybe. And then this guy might do a little bit of everything. Or this guy does private but you're gonna need a budget to make sure your shit is getting played everywhere at once, because what kind of effect that has, and I know it works, is because a nigga literally came up to me one day and said, bro, I was on a yacht with Lex.
Flex.
And the song's playing.
Flex.
And the guy said, yo, I can't get away from this record. You're the one who sings this record?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah. And that nigga was like, bro, everywhere I go, I'm in the office, I hear that shit, G5, play out everywhere. And I'm like, when he's naming this shit, I'm like, yes, everywhere.
They did the job.
And then it got to the point, like after doing that shit for like 6 months, it got to the point where it was like, now,
stop you right there. Hold on. Roughly, what did it cost you overall?
It's way too much.
No, if you could give me a rough estimate.
50,000.
Easy.
And you don't think about it, but it's like walking this club, right? Sometimes you don't got time for the bullshit, so just pay to get in, because I don't got time. I got to be at 4 clubs.
Right,
I don't got time to wait for the man. Fuck it. Here's your $40. All right, boom, go in. Grab a drink. $15, $20 for the tip, right? All right, boom. Go to the DJ booth.
No, because I want niggas to know what it costs.
Cash out $100.
Go.
Just $100. You want to keep this shit light. I'm giving you poor man hustle. This is the poor man's hustle. It still costs money. Just not going to cost you everything up front.
Right.
You feel me?
No, I want niggas to know what it go.
So cash out $100, and when your song plays, throw it. That's respect. Or throw most of it, hand the DJ the rest. That's also, they like that. DJ don't give a fuck.
Give them the gems.
But sometimes you want to also make the girls see. Now I might have overdid it because I was getting money at the time, so there was nights I threw fucking $500. I was getting money at the time, like crazy.
Smiles money.
So sometimes I went crazy just because I was vibing in the club. I was already drunk from the last 2 clubs. Sometimes I got carried away. So it costed me maybe more than a month, but I would say I probably ran through 50,000 just doing that
on one track.
Yeah.
All right. So talking about Dade County. Did Trick Daddy make us the top state of ass eaters?
I don't know, that eat a booty gang shit crazy. I don't participate in that, but Trick my brother, he a wild boy.
You don't participate because you're a Caribbean, or?
I just that's not my thing. Like I don't know. The man said like what they said spread eat. What they said, you spread them or you?
Oh no, Lamborghini doors. That's the new one, Lamborghini doors. You know what that is?
That's not my thing, bro.
You know Lamborghini doors.
Listen, I was in high school one time and the bitch, that shit got wet and I kicked the bitch out of my house because I was like, oh no, that was
no, Lamborghini doors is way different.
My shit got soft and everything. I said, you gotta get out.
Damn.
I said, what was that?
I don't know.
I just felt my ass wet. I said, what the fuck? I said, what did you just do? I killed the whole show.
That's it? Kicked her out?
Yeah, kicked her out and all.
Jesus Christ. I'm just saying because us day niggas, we got triggers really.
Like different a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like if you doing your thing down there, whatever, and you could like give it a couple licks, come down, whatever. But no, you
throwing
doing
legs up.
No, you doing me that?
Yeah, throwing them legs up. Hell no.
Hell fuck no. But do not touch my
feet looking like earphones, right?
My ass got hair coming out. I'll tell you, don't touch my ass, man. I'm gonna think you a nasty bitch just cause you.
2025 is coming up. Smiles. 2025. You're the Dade County feature king. 2025 top 3 features you'd like for next year. Talk to who would you like? There might be somebody you're working with that you give me, but who would you like?
What I would like versus
top
what
3.
I could get. You know the thing is I take what I could get, like who I meet, who I fuck with. You know, like my features like Reese. That's some street shit.
That
like,
was dope
my
shit
people
too,
dealing with Reese, like they were dealing with Reese people in Chicago, and a call came through, and they say, "Oh, he gonna call you," and I didn't hear from him for a couple weeks. One day, I got this call from Chicago, and we was at the bar.
And my stupid ass fucked up because you text me. It's like, "Yo, pull up to the Reese video," and I was like,
"I told you we brought him to the house."
No, I know.
I'm gonna bring him down south.
I said, "I'm gonna bring him." Told me I fucked up,
but I made sure I told him. I said, "We going down south." He want to shoot by booby trap or some shit or do some like popular shit. And I'm like, "No, I need you to come." Somewhere down south for the people from that fuck with me gonna feel it. You feel me? And I know all them young boys that grew up on that OTL shit and that Chief Keef shit. Them boys were like seeing Reese in the hood all jeweled up and thought them boys appreciated that. All my young boys, they were like, damn, like Smiles brought Reese to the hood. That shit was legendary. Brought him right there to the right there in the heights, bro. To the damn.
I'm lower than the heights. I'm from like lower, bro. I'm from.
I'm lower than the heights, but I brought him to the heights because that was like a mutual. You know, like we just pick locations.
Stomping grounds, right.
Yeah, we just pick locations. I did shit like I try to do different locations. So like I've done other shit down south. I actually had a video supposed to come out the down south shit that we did in Florida City, but there was like a whole war over that, and I had niggas telling me
still going on.
yeah.
Top three features though. Top 3 features. 2025.
Top 3 features. I don't know. I'm gonna say my wish list, cause you know, like
talk to me.
It's never just pick shit. You get what you get, but I like Icewear Vizzo right now.
Okay.
I like ESTG.
Okay. One more.
Then D-Lo for sure. D-Lo on fire.
D-Lo?
You know, on fire. You know, I like the trap.
Yeah. No, I know. If you could stamp anybody from Dade right now, who would you stamp from Dade right now?
I got a young nigga right now. I've been trying to get him on some stages to open up for me. I'm always trying to look out for like the younger people because like not too many people looked out for me coming up. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I got my dog right now. I don't know if it's because I'm drunk.
Like you're a little tipsy, but you're not drunk.
Damn, what's bro name right quick?
We're gonna get him. We're gonna shoot him all right here right now. But
one step. You are to cut this out.
No, we're gonna cut it out. Robbie Joe's gonna handle this. Robbie Joe's here tonight.
You gotta cut it out so I don't do this. I'm gonna just go find his name.
All right, we're moving forward. All right, let's just skip that. Moving forward.
Yeah, skip that. We come back with this song.
But listen, how you feeling about 1900 Rugrat?
I haven't heard too much. I heard a little bit that just came out.
I'm trying to follow the younger dudes. I'm 37, bro, so that is extremely young to me. But when I heard Kodak remix on the stage with him on that track, it's called One Take. That shit slapping.
Yeah, I haven't heard. I seen the previews about them doing it at Rolling
That shit slapping, bro.
But yeah,
it's slapping. It's slap, bro. Like,
yeah.
Pay attention.
I'll go check it out.
Pay attention. If you could do a track with anybody right now, no salary cap, no genre, doesn't matter what it is, one dead, one alive, who would they be?
Dead, B.I.G.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, nah, shit getting funny with B.I.G. Let me say Michael Jackson or something.
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Alive?
Matter of fact, not even Michael Jackson. Let me say Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye, okay.
That's what for sure, Marvin Gaye. Just my speed. And
Alive?
Alive. I need that T.I.
T.I.?
Need T.I. to give me one.
Didn't Jay do a track? Jay Burner do a track with T.I.?
Yeah. Jay Burner was signed with T.I.
That's what I said. I did an interview with him, but shout out to Jay. Like, get Jay to hook you up with a T.I. feature. You know,
I might gotta talk to him. I ain't even opened that door yet. I didn't, you know.
But T.I. is like,
when I vibe with
he's
niggas,
humble.
I just vibe with niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah, I met T.I. at a show.
He's
chilling,
humble. That's what I'm saying,
he
chilling.
took a picture with me. He was vibing and shit. I know he was busy. He had to get on stage, but we touched the same stage on the same shit.
I think if you pull up with Jay, he'll do the track. I think so.
Maybe, probably.
I think it happened. If you could give 16-year-old Smiles one piece of advice, what would it be? One piece.
I would tell Smiles, look out for yourself more than you looked out for other people. Took a lot of losses, like putting other people over myself, out of like a blind loyalty. But sometimes you don't get that back.
Facts. What do you think this generation is lacking in music? Or you think they're alright?
Nah, hell no, I don't think they're alright. I think that's why music's dying right now.
So what are they lacking in? What do you think?
Substance, quality. I give you an example, bro. Like R&B's dead because of that. I feel like R&B's dead because the rappers are singing now, and then there's no real substance, right? So like I would tell you, like niggas like Usher or R. Kelly or
we got SZA
or whatever. I tell you like this, like those big artists, they would take 3-4 years to come out with an album.
Yes.
Because they were putting in real work to make a classic album. Right now, it's like to a point where you got to put out music every 3 months and you're dropping 2 or 3 albums a year. And like for Little Baby, super talented, but it's like you're burnt out in 2-3 years.
Is The Weeknd R&B? Do you consider him R&B?
Weeknd, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. I give him that. Bruno Mars and what's the shit he wrote with? The other shit is super dope.
What are you talking about? The guy he rapped with?
No, like that. He has that group now, Sonic
Sound or something. Yeah, I'm not a Bruno fan. Shout out to Bruno, but
Sonic Boom is the band.
I'm a Weeknd fan. I fuck with Abel heavy. Like I think that's our new age Michael.
Nah. I think Chris Brown.
Chris Brown's over Abel.
For sure. Chris Brown
got
the closest thing to
Michael Jackson. Yes.
Abel to me might be a Prince, maybe.
There you go. Ooh, I like that.
Might be a Prince. He's a little more.
You cut it, bro.
He's a little more.
I love that.
He's like darker, I think.
I take it. No, I take it.
He's a little darker.
I take it,
music.
babe. I fuck with that one right there.
Yeah.
I never broke it down like that because I was always like Abel's a Jackson, but now when you say Abel's Prince,
a little darker.
Yeah.
Like Jackson was more poppy and Prince was a little darker.
I fuck with that, bro. You
I'm a music head, especially an old head.
Yeah,
like music, that's all I don't even listen to rap in my car. I be listening. And if I turn on the radio, bro, I'm sorry, 99 or 103. I'm listening to 105.
All right, so
I'm that guy. I'm that guy. 105 or 101.5. That's
15 years ago. You sliding, got the female. If you trying to get in her pants, who you gonna throw on first? Prince or Michael?
Neither.
Damn. I mean, you gotta pick one, bro.
I gotta pick one.
You gotta pick
I guess
one.
Michael.
Michael?
I'm saying
Prince?
Yeah.
Prince get it for you.
I know Prince is not my. I fuck with Prince, but I'll play Michael over Prince.
Yeah? To get some?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. I'll pay Abel over Chris. to get some.
Nah, I take Chris.
These bitches
We
love.
might-
These bitches love that toxic shit. They love the toxic.
I think the younger generation like the
They
toxic
love
shit.
that toxic
I
shit.
think my generation be more on the
R. Kelly, you probably
no
throwing on
more
right.
on the Chris. I think my generation fuck with the Chris hard.
Well, I'm older than you, but I'm just saying.
I
Like,
was at Chris concert, bro. Chris is selling out his tour.
oh no, I fuck with Chris.
Chris
heavy,
is selling
bro.
out his
Listen.
tour by himself.
Usher got bitches sucking
No-
strawberries or,
No,
or
listen,
cherries. Like,
listen, no label support. But yeah, but Usher got label support. Them shows are gonna be.
no,
packed.
Chris Brown.
Chris
You
Brown
cannot
has
take Chris.
been blackballed and is still winning like Tory, bruh.
All jokes aside, Chris Brown committed domestic violence and still beat that.
Man, that never mind.
He beat it.
Let me not get into that, bruh.
He beat it. He did it.
Mind. Never mind. But
Next question.
with good reason, Chris and whatever.
Chris.
That whole relationship was toxic. Let's not blame it on one person.
Thank you. I was just saying that.
Try to ruin a young kid, a very young kid.
Let's not get canceled, but I'm on your boat. We're on the same boat.
They tried to ruin a very young kid and trying to ruin his life forever.
I mean, I'm on the same boat. What has been your most challenging obstacle in your whole musical journey up until today?
Money. Money took me away from the art. It was like always this like challenge of, all right, cool, yeah, you can make music. Money took me away from the studio when you realize that this is a business and you have to have money to make moves. And people will be like, oh yeah, but ooh, this, that, and the third. Ooh. Bro, just to travel. Now, if you want to travel right, I'm going to put it in perspective. I want to travel right? Say you're my manager. All right, so now is my flight, your flight, because everybody working for free, so you got to at least, if you're a respectful dude of what people are doing for you, because you're not paying them.
Right.
If you're a respectful dude, right, and you're my manager, I need to pay for your flight, because you're not getting paid for this shit. You're working.
You should, yeah.
I should at least be able to take care of your flight.
Yes, sir.
I got to bring a cameraman at least, so us three.
Robbie Joe?
Exactly. So, say Robbie Joe. So, it's at least us three traveling. It's 3 people here traveling. I got to pay for the flights, and I need a room for us.
Food?
This coming out. No, food y'all boys got to take care of, bro.
Oh, Robbie.
We on the struggle. This is struggle project.
Damn.
This is struggle project, bro.
Damn.
I might take care of one dinner while we out there for 3 days. I don't know, maybe.
I need some friends like you, because listen, I'm going to tell you about my dog right here.
Yeah.
I fuck with him all the way.
Yeah.
All the way. But I respect his cost.
Yeah.
So, and his cost is my price is not everybody else's price.
Yeah.
So if my dog said we gonna do A, B, C, D, and F, but he wants some chicken Alfredo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop. Yo, get the shrimp Alfredo. Fuck the chicken. Drop the shrimp in that because
Well, you know what? That might be true because that's how I do with Benji. I'm not gonna lie. I think
Benji, yeah.
I take care of Benji food because I be like, yeah, Benji with me, woo, and I know Benji still.
Our camera people, yeah.
My price with Benji ain't other people's price because I started with Benji.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's what I say about Robbie. Like when I get Robbie, like
so now I do get that, but like everybody food, no.
chicken nuggets.
No. That you gotta have that. If I pay for the flight and I got the B&B or the hotel,
Right.
Y'all gotta take care of food. Now. Y'all gotta take care of that at least.
You got the bottle?
I got the bottle.
My dog, that's the drinking. He said, "I won't buy you your food, but we drinking. We gonna drink. We gonna drink good."
I know we gonna get to the club and they gonna ask for the bottle. Everybody gonna go like this.
Yeah. We got you.
Bottle.
But money.
But y'all drinking what I'm drinking.
What has been the biggest and the best advice you got from somebody in this industry?
So I already gave you we already talked about what Piccolo told me, right?
Yeah. We talk about Piccolo.
Besides that, like industry-wise?
Industry. Let's talk about big industry. Because you go up to the big industry, Smile. So talk about the biggest big industry advice somebody gave you that you were like, damn, and that shit worked.
I might say it's something I already knew, but it like kind of like reiterated was Trina said nobody's coming to save you.
Oof. Break that down. Talk to me.
It basically means like you gotta grind. Like nobody gonna come do this shit for you. I've always been the type of person, and when I say I already understood that, is I've never been given the opportunity. Like that's why I related so close to Jay-Z.
Mm.
Is that like I know how his story was like the same as mine. Like nobody wanted you. You had these meetings. They lowballed you or they tried to shit on you. And I'm a fan of the Jay-Z story because it was like they shitted on you so many times you had to do it yourself. Even if you had to pick up a fucking bomb and go in the streets and fucking move dope or whatever you had to do to fund your career.
You related to it.
I related to that because that's how I felt I was. Or like Plies. Like nobody wanted Plies. They said he rapped off beat. They didn't understand his flow. Shit
They
like
criticized
that.
him for his brother's story. Remember that?
Everything. They tried to shit on the man and he proved everybody wrong. And that's kind of like, yeah, that's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how I see it. One of them type of stories.
Bro, I like I told you in the beginning and I'll tell you at the end, bro, like you're one of those people that are like really in everywhere and not capping about the shit where you can walk into an executive room but you can still walk in the streets and everybody fucks with you genuinely. It's not like, you know, like a lot of these not dudes, but just people in general, they kind of move on opportunities and on situations.
I call a lot of these niggas bluff, but you know,
Not just people, but you literally, I have seen you walk into places and like I can see the most prominent person in the room and the most non-prominent person in the room all come together and be like, "What's good?" Smiles, you know what I'm saying?
It might sound cliche, but like I was really raised on that shit. Like you treat the janitor like you treat the owner of the building.
Yeah.
I'm really raised on that shit. Like we treat everybody the same. We Caribbean. Like you don't disrespect nobody. I say hi to everybody. I walk in my daughter's school. I'm saying hi to the janitor, the security,
Everybody.
to everybody's parents. I'm not scared to greet people first or to speak first. Hey, how you doing? You know, oh your daughter's beautiful. Like I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm not scared to talk to people. I'm not like I'm an 80s baby. I'm the last of a dying breed. I'm the 89. I barely made the cut.
I'm 87, but yeah, we were there.
89. I barely made the cut, but I'm an 80s baby. Yes, sir. I'm an 80s baby. We come out of respect, loyalty. We had principles. We had rules. So yeah, I walk into a room. I greet everybody. Talk. You know what I'm saying?
And it worked. And I want to shout out Curly and I want to shout out Steve-O because Steve-O was the person that introduced you to
Steve-O,
me.
my motherfucking brother.
No, but Steve-O was the one that introduced me to you since day one. So shout out to Steve-O.
Okay.
And Steve-O was the one that we did our first interview with.
Mix.
No, Monopoly. Well, yeah, we did Mix.
We did one with at Mix before Monopoly.
Well, we met at Monopoly, but then we did it at
Mix.
we mixed. Okay, shout out to Mix Masters. No, shout out to Mix Masters.
Shout out, matter of fact, I just did some Timbo track.
Yeah.
With Mike.
Dominican shit.
Yeah,
so
Mike. Top choice.
Yeah,
he put me down with
some
people
from Mike.
the DR. Shout out to Palute. And
Mike's the plug for the Spanish people. We got to get on that
so
shit.
I was going out to DR. He was like, "Yo, link with them." We couldn't link because we was like on the opposite side of the island. But he put me down with them. I cut the track the other day. They love it.
Mike is another one, bro. Mike's connected like Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we about to put that shit out.
For sure. Before we close out, shout-outs. Any specific shout-outs?
Shout out to Trav. I don't know how he still put up with my shit. Shout out to my wife. I don't know how she put up with my shit.
Cause she love you.
I think she'll put up with it because we got kids. Shout out to any DJ ever showed me love. I heard a story about, matter of fact, this deep. Shout out to Big Wind. One of the big first promoters started paying me and putting me on a platform. We had a falling out, and I heard the other day that he wasn't doing too good, and it kind of hurt me, and I wish I could reach out right now, but I don't have a contact.
Okay.
Like I'm like disconnected. So if
anybody here contact right now.
If anybody could get in contact with
Tag
Big
him.
Win, tell him I thank him for everything he did for me, from Miami Nights to Diamond South to Playhouse
Miami Nights,
South,
bro. Miami Nights.
Or whatever. Nah,
that's OG shit.
Big Win, really. Big Win and Blockhead gave me a platform. And I never forget anybody along the way.
Okay.
So, shout out to Invite Miami. They gave me like the mainstream, right? Who else I got to shout out? I don't want to miss nobody here.
No, we can always say shout out to
Nappy Boy.
There you go.
Shout out Slip and Slide.
There you go.
That covers a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just give the labels.
I mean, we can say shout out to everybody at the end, but there has, we always want to give God, if you could say, God, all that.
Definitely God.
Because they want to keep religion out the world today, so I want to say.
I don't mess with that at all. Like, we used to sit in school and say, my nation under God.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm still with that old school, man. Yes, sir. Yes. Give the glory to God. Definitely. I don't like that.
I know.
You brought that up, and I want to go on a rant.
I do this on every show.
I want to go on a rant about that, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
No. Listen, I do this on every show, and that's how I can tell somebody's real or not. So if I say, shout out to anybody, and it's just like, this, that, and the other, I hear a lot of niggas miss God, mom, and shit like that. So
I just started going on thinking what. You want, you know what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to talk industry wise, but definitely the glory to God.
Mom and God first.
God
Mom and God.
Definitely mom.
Mom and God.
It's my mom's birthday.
Those two. Shout to.
And I'm here.
Shout to Mama Smile.
Well, my mom was in Cuba. She was enjoying herself. That's a good old time.
After you watch this, we're gonna matter of fact, we're gonna close it like this. It's gonna sound mad corny.
What?
I'm gonna close it just like
happy
this.
Happy birthday, mom.
No, we're gonna sing happy birthday to your mom.
All right,
ready?
Marie.
Marie. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday.
Hold on, wait. Let me record it.
You can put it right here.
Yeah, let me record it right
here. Oh, here, Robbie got it.
Oh, there it is. Let me flip the camera back.
Ready? Let's count it down. Ready?
Right.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mama Smiles. Happy birthday to you.
I said Marie. He said Mama Smile. Damn.
We out.
My mom go back. You call me Marie.
Love you, my brother. Thank you for the episode. Thank you for all that. We got to get more, but, we're closing 2024 out with this one.
Hey, man, listen, we figured it out. I'm about to go on tour with Nardo Wick.
Yeah?
If you can make any of the dates, bro, I'll get you any interview you want. When
I need your interview first, then after that.
No, fuck, bro. I'm small time. Get my shit on the
Nardo
side.
Wick is that guy that punched the fan, right?
Huh?
Nardo Wick's the one that punched the white kid.
Did he? I don't know, bro. I don't be keeping up with shit, bro. I don't know. People call me. Look, bro. I told you I haven't been grinding this year. When I tell you I haven't been grinding this year, I'm serious.
You're literally walking off the camera. That's how much you haven't been grinding.
Oh shit.
We haven't closed out yet.
I'm back, y'all.
Hey, I'm Litty Willie. Smiles. We're lit.
Smiles official. So
2024 is done.
We out. Litty Willie. Hey, yo,
We out.
We out.